G'day and welcome people, it's the Brash Bandicoot here. Just going to do another strawweight stream. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Another switch to new camp thing which I've read before, so I'm not going to worry about reading again.
Coming up next, we determine the best strawweight on the planet, a matchup for the UFC Women's 115-pound title. All right, so here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas, and that is a power corner behind her, the great Trevor Whitman, her fiance Pat Barry, and that is one close-knit team that has really relied on each other to take Rose's career to that requisite next level. Two massive wins over Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Tonight, Thug Rose will look to keep it going.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
All right, here she is, the UFC's new strawweight champion. She won the belt earlier this year, now trying to defend it. A lot of people say it's easier to win it than it is to defend it. Now she's the hunted. Now everybody's coming at her. She's got the target on her back. Her first title defense is here and now. We'll see if she can do what she did a few short months ago, put forth a dominant performance, and prove without a shadow of a doubt that she is the best 115-pound fighter on planet Earth.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Strawweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 24 wins, 11 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the challenger, Thug Rose. And now introducing a champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Silky.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
Dateline, Houston, Texas, always good to be back in the H-Town as we get underway here from Toyota Center. All right, so here we go, early round one. Her goals extend well beyond just winning this UFC Strawweight Championship. That's what she was able to accomplish earlier this year. Now the focus on defending the belt against this top contender. She believes she is the best 115-pound fighter of all time. And in order to live up to the hype and the expectations that she has set for herself, she's got to defend the belt. First title defense here tonight. Right on the button. Oh!
Skippy in! Nice takedown. Trying to take the back here. Back up.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she... Whoa!
Oh!
Goes down again. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Some nice back-and-forth action here.
Oh!
And just like that, the fight is over.
A huge kick for the knockout victory.
Absolutely, Joe, a tremendous kick, and when her career is said and done, this might be the highlight that everybody is talking about as she ends her opponent's night with as many style points as you could want. She catches her flush, full force, full extension. You gotta think she's getting a performance bonus for that.
Let's take a look at that again. Here we see it again. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
And ladies and gentlemen, there she is, the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. The celebration is on after the knockout win under the bright lights tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Sutton.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed Women's Strawweight Champion. She defends her title with style points tonight as she gets the knockout victory over the #1 contender. And Joe, what a moment for this fighter. Dealt with a lot of adversity during this training camp. A lot of people were questioning if she could come in here and dust a contender of this quality. She answered all of those questions and then some. The corner could not be more happy with the effort they got out of the Strawweight Queen here tonight.
I'm Megan Levy, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor.
To win in the UFC isn't easy. To do it as many times in a row as this women's strawweight standout has is a remarkable feat that has this fighter on the verge of even more big things in the world-renowned octagon, as she prepares for her latest battle in mixed martial arts' ultimate proving ground.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
So here we go. Let's see how we go.
All right, coming up next, it's our highly anticipated championship matchup for the UFC Women's Strawweight Division title. All right, here's the #1 strawweight contender. She is set for this title fight here tonight. Certainly deserves this opportunity, but confidence has never been an issue. She believes for a while she has been the best 115er on the roster, and tonight she can leave as the champion, and she is looking to do just that here in a matter of moments. Excited to see how this one plays out.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion. She has got goals way beyond that, Joe Rogan. She wants to go down as the GOAT, the greatest strawweight champion the UFC has ever seen. And if she wants to preserve that goal, this is one she's got to have. Very gifted #1 contender that she'll be taking on tonight. But she believes she will walk away and still the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 32 wins, 11 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Carolina Gomez-Page. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding professional record of 20 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Silky.
This is for the UFC Championship. I want you to do my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Strawweight title is on the line. Well, after a win by knockout in that championship fight a few short months ago.
Oh, big right hand!
Huge right hand!
Nasty combinations here.
Well, I don't want to say it's been overnight, Joe Rogan, but she has become a national... Whoa!
This could be it right here.
Whoa!
Back up. Big right
that'll
hand.
make an impact on the judges. Huge right hand.
Oh! What a leg kick.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area.
Whenever you see a fighter's legs stiffen up like that, that's not a good sign. Oh! This could be it!
Man!
Back up!
Oh! Goes down again!
Right. Fight!
And just like that, the fight is over!
Outstanding timing and accuracy for a knockout victory.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big, big knockout win for her here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Here it is one more time. Lands perfectly, and that's the end.
Well, the stakes were championship, and man, did that woman get the job done here tonight. The UFC Women's Strawweight Champion taking home the belt with a massive knockout win tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Sutton.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed Women's Strawweight Champion. She defends her title with style points tonight as she gets the knockout victory over the #1 contender. And Joe, what a moment for this fighter. Dealt with a lot of adversity during this training camp. A lot of people were questioning if she could come in here and dust a contender of this quality. She answered all of those questions and then some. The corner could not be more happy with the effort they got out of the Strawweight Queen here tonight.
we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute.
When the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion won her belt, no one knew what to expect from the fighter with the exciting style and unyielding confidence. Yet since that memorable title-winning night, she has successfully defended the belt multiple times, and she shows no signs of slowing down as her next title defense approaches.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, we determine the best strawweight on the planet, a matchup for the UFC Women's 115-pound title. As the Polish invasion continues in the UFC, among the best in the bunch, here is Karolina Kowalkiewicz. At one point worked herself into a strawweight title fight against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Prevailing wisdom is eventually she'll get back to the top of the heap. This is a talented, well-rounded mixed martial artist who is only getting started.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion. She has got goals way beyond that, Joe Rogan. She wants to go down as the GOAT, the greatest strawweight champion the UFC has ever seen. And if she wants to preserve that goal, this is one she's got to have. Very gifted #1 contender that she'll be taking on tonight. But she believes she will walk away and still the UFC Women's strawweight champion.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, and Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 32 wins, 12 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Silky.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
Here we go. UFC Women's Strawweight title is on the line. It does not.
There's a nice inside leg kick. Oh, good hard kick.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand.
Oh!
Kovalkiewicz gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Just out of the... Oh!
This could be it right here.
Well, she's up to her feet here, but she is hurting, Joe.
Slightly deflected. Beautiful body shot there, too. Nice leg kick.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Nice left to the body. Oh! This could be it! Oh! What a leg kick!
Oh, and she lands another brutal leg kick there. She's already landed several in the round, and she is now really starting to inflict damage to that lead leg of her opponent.
Absolutely. Oh! Big right hand!
Well, she's up, but she looks hurt. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Good shot. Body kick, look at that.
Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook. Blood now trickling in and around that eyebrow. That shot cut her open.
Really missed with that right hand.
How about that shin?
Wow!
Wow!
Nice leg kick.
1 minute.
What a jab.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Karolina Kovalkiewicz.
Hard kick lands. 30 seconds to go.
Oh! Oh! Back to the feet. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Brutal leg kick. That's it. The fight's over. Gets the TKO late in the round.
Yeah, it was that one big strike that started it all, the beginning of the end, you could say, and I think the referee made the right call stepping in here. There was the knockdown, and then she beautifully followed up with strikes to make sure that the end would come shortly thereafter. So I think everybody did their job except for the defensive fighter, who at the very least will live to fight another day.
And here we see these nasty leg kicks that ended the fight. Absolutely brutal leg kicks, slamming home on her opponent's leg until she could no longer continue.
She is the undisputed queen of the 115-pounders, the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion, and this might have been her best performance to date as she gets the job done by TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Silky.
The celebration is officially officially on in the corner of the women's strawweight champion of the world. She came in reigning, defending, and undisputed, and that is exactly the way she goes out. A dominant effort here tonight. She was patient in trying to set up the TKO, and eventually it materialized. Nice moment here for coach and fighter and all of her training partners as they successfully defend that strawweight belt here tonight.
All right, let's work on taking your opponent down and advancing in the half guard. Push yourself. Don't let her settle. Let's pass. Nice job in those passes. Take her down now and get in the side control. Not it. Don't let her scramble. That's how you control the action. Follow the hips. target practice on the head. This is the fun one. Go out there and ring her bell. Good block. Punches in bunches. Nice. Now let's set up a leg kick with your hands so we can cause more damage. Now we're focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. There we go. Touch her up. Keep moving. Come on there. This is why we drill combos. You got to show them more angles. Now we're focused on headshots. All strikes are open. I want you to go out there and have target practice. Come on, put it together. Stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. More strikes! No! That's what I want to see. Let's work on your punch accuracy. Land at a high percentage. Good work. Beautiful punch. That's precise. Great job. I'm really impressed with your punch accuracy.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Strawweight Division title. With much fanfare, here she is, the #1 strawweight contender. This is a five-tool player, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best 115-pound fighters we've ever seen. A fighter that many fans believe already is the #1 fighter in this division. Now, though, her chance to prove it, to get the hardware, to get the gold, and attach UFC strawweight champion to her name in perpetuity.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So much depth now at 115 pounds, but they're all still chasing her. Yeah, they are, the undisputed UFC strawweight champion. And she's got the confidence that belies a champion. As you see her make this walk here tonight, she won the belt with flying colors, defended it with style points, and that's the same goal here tonight. She really is a fighter that maintains a calm demeanor, takes it fight by fight. She has aspirations to be the greatest of all time. She is well on her way.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 27 wins, 10 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Claudia Gadelha. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer holding a professional record of 22 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Silky.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. All right, so here we go, round 1. UFC Strawweight Championship is on the line here tonight. There is the 115-pound queen in all... Oh! Well, I don't want to say it's been overnight, Joe Rogan, but she has... Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, how about the knockout there? Beautiful technique to land the fight-ending shot. And again, we're a broken record when it comes to this, but sometimes when you catch a fighter cold, maybe before she's had a chance to get herself into the fight, that strike can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Here we see it again. Boom! And that is all she wrote.
Well, the stakes were championship, and man, did that woman get the job done here tonight. The UFC Women's Strawweight Champion taking home the belt with a massive knockout win tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Silky.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed Women's Strawweight Champion. She defends her title with style points tonight as she gets the knockout victory over the #1 contender. And Joe, what a moment for this fighter. Dealt with a lot of adversity during this training camp. A lot of people were questioning if she could come in here and dust a contender of this quality. She answered all of those questions and then some. The corner could not be more happy with the effort they got out of the Strawweight Queen here tonight.
After finally reaching her enormous potential and winning the strawweight title, Sutton could have been satisfied with simply defending a title against all comers at 115 pounds. But Sutton has never done things like other fighters have. So in her next fight, she'll move up to the bantamweight division to challenge Valentina Shevchenko in a super fight that has already gotten mixed martial arts world buzzing. Will Sutton be able to earn another world title, or is Shevchenko too big, too strong for the strawweight champion? It's time to find out.
Alright, now we're focused on headshots. Punches, kicks, knees, elbows. Target the head and knock it off. Keep working, that'll do damage. That'll hurt. I want to see more combos, mix it up. Nice combo. No! There we go, I like that. Come on. Way to land. Good block. Come on now, you gotta work. You gotta step in and start throwing. Tie it together now. On accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Beautiful punch. There we go. Touch her up. Keep going. Training like this is what's gonna make you beat her. All right, hands only, 2-punch combos. Punches in bunches. Way to put them together. Nice combination. Keep that up and get the knockdown. You fight the way you train, this next opponent won't be able to hang with you. All right, kickboxing only. I want to see a high volume of kicks until I say stop. Bro! On target. That's on point. You gotta time that. Not it. That's on point. Let's go. Well done. Nobody's gonna be able to block those. You set it up so well. Let's keep doing that. you on punch accuracy. I want you to land at a high percentage. Work! Pinpoint! That's it. You really touched her up out there. The name of the game is not getting hit. Block, slip, and parry. Let's see it. Nope. Nice block. Come on now. Excellent job in there. I love that movement. If your opponent can't touch you, she can't beat you. Now we're going to be focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. That's precise. Nice.
some paths must eventually cross. And as two of the greatest fighters in the UFC kept dominating their opposition, it was inevitable that this moment would come. When the octagon door closes for tonight's super fight, the talk will be over, and the entire sports world will come to a halt. This is no ordinary fight. It's a battle between two champions, willing to put their own divisional crowns on the line to prove themselves worthy to be on top. And when the dust settles, there can only be one winner, a queen with two crowns.
All right, coming up next, it is our main event, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title. All right, so here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed champion, trying to get off to a good start here tonight as she chases UFC history, trying to become a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. It has been done before, but she is trying to join that short list of fighters to have one belt over each shoulder. Let's see how it plays out here early.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and the same reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 23 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, presenting the challenger, Silky. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
All right, right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, here we go with this championship fight. Will we crown a new UFC Women's Bantamweight champion tonight? Let's find out. All right, so here we go. Early on in this fight, going to be very interesting. Huge kick to the leg.
Powerful right hand.
Huge right hand.
This could be it. Hard hook.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, outstanding technique by her to land that shot and finish the fight here in the first round. Sometimes when you catch a fighter cold before she's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a more pronounced effect. That is certainly the case in this fight here tonight. What a result, what a knockout.
Let's take a look at that again. Here we see it again. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
So what a moment for this fighter tonight. She wins the super fight to become a two-division UFC champion. That is rarefied air in the UFC. Her future, undeniably, is in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sutton.
All right, well, time for the naysayers to eat some crow. Congratulations to her, a two-division UFC champion. So few fighters have been in this rarefied air. She came in having dominated a division, and now she has won a belt in another. Absolutely incredible as she adds her name to the list of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in UFC history.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. Remember when we were telling you that you shouldn't miss this past weekend's monumental super fight? I hate to be that person, but we told you so.
The fans were buzzing, the world was watching, and the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada was at capacity last weekend when the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion challenged the Women's Bantamweight title holder in an epic super fight. When it was over, she had silenced the critics and made history as one of only a handful of fighters to become a UFC World Champion in 2 weight classes.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
End of story. Sutton ends Svinchenko rivalry with spectacular knockout. The wait was long, but for Sutton, it was sweet victory last night in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. She knocked out Valentina Shevchenko to put an end to a bitter rivalry, taking advantage of great training camp, the intensity built up by the back and forth banter with her opponent. Sutton was focused from the start, and when she landed the finishing blow, there was an outpouring of emotion from Silky, who secured the most satisfying win of her career. Alrighty then, ladies and gents, that's going to be it for the stream tonight. I'd like to say a big thanks to watching. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. I'm trying to grow this channel. Hopefully in the future, you know, I can do this permanently. Yeah, so again, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. Please tell your friends and also get them to subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000. I've kind of hit a plateau around the mid-20s, so please help. And again, thank you very much. Uru from the Brash Bandicoot. Have a great time, whatever it is you're doing.